Let's get it. 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 Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I have my girl Blissfully Single Being with me, and we are here for the Halloween show of Kitchen Table Talk. We are
Yes.
here to cut up literally.
Literally. Like Cheeks is literally cutting up. Kinsu. Arigato. Arigato. All of that. Happy
Everything.
Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. If you can get in the comments and guess our costumes. What made you want to do Wednesday?
I love the show so much. The Netflix show, like I'm not big on readaptations, like or do-overs for shows, but I will say Netflix got it right with Wednesday because Wednesday Addams, circa 2023, she would have been cutting up like that. She would have been an OG like that. So to pay homage to her OGness is Wednesday Addams for me. Why did you pick a Britney Spears?
Because I saw Britney dancing with the butcher knives,
Yeah.
and I was over it. I couldn't get over the situation. I said, that's my Halloween costume. Thank
Yeah.
you, Britney. Like, I can't take this to work, so I have to do it online.
Listen, I do want to know where she gets them skimpy panties from, so I can do the same thing in front of the mirror and just like be loving my body. But I'll DM her for the skimpy
Let me
panties.
shout out to Britney because she had them big ass butcher knives and was doing
Yes.
this and spinning.
Yes.
Girl, I done cut myself so many times with these plastic things playing around. Girl, you doing the damn thing with them butcher knives.
I was gonna say, and those butcher knives look hella real, Miss Brittany. So, girl, like, let me know what you getting into, girl.
Well, let's get into the show. We plan on cutting up the next hour. The next hour. But first off, let's get into topic number one. Everybody on the internet hating that my book is selling better than Jada's book. They think it's racist.
Wait, whose book? My book? Whose book?
My book. Brittany's book. My book is selling better than Jada, and everyone is in an uproar about it.
I see.
What do you
think? Listen, and I hate to say this as an African American woman with Haitian ancestry, but calling that racist is a little bit of a reach. I kind of feel like Jada's in a space right now where people are just trying to, like her and Will, like people really aren't trying to hear about all this, mess. However, with Britney, like Britney's been pretty, when she was under the conservatorship, like she hasn't been vocal. She hasn't been on the Instagram. She hasn't been, as communicative. So I can see where people like, oh, Britney's coming out with a book. Let me hurry up and buy it. I can see why her book would be on the higher selling list over Jada's, because I feel like with Jada, I love you and Will to death, but I feel like a lot of people we've had enough of your story. Britney's is a little bit nuanced, like where we want to hear about it. Jada and Will, you're just making us uncomfortable.
Jada, you already have all of your business in the street. We don't need a book. I, for one, have held on to all of my secrets, and people want to hear them. So,
I'm not surprised Britney's book is doing a little bit better. I feel like Britney hasn't been talking as much, where Jada and Will have been talking a little bit too much, so nobody cares like that. But to call it racism, I think it's a little bit of a reach.
It's a reach. That's a reach.
But here, in my opinion, it's a reach.
You were stuck in the prison for a week, they say, and you get to read a book. Which one are you choosing? Pinky Cole, Jada, or Jeezy?
Oh, geez. It's a hard one between Pinky Cole and Jeezy because I really admire an entrepreneur. It's Black people who stand on their own 2 feet, get a business popping. I think between Jeezy and Pinky Cole is a hard one, but I think it would be Pinky Cole for me because she's a restaurateur, and establishing restaurants is exceedingly difficult. So for her to be a
Especially
Black woman to do
one.
that,
Right.
child,
Especially
speak
vegan.
to
My
me.
sister dragged me up there and I was not happy. I was like, I don't want none of this vegan food.
Listen.
I went and it was all right. But I'm gonna always rock with Jeezy because I love me some Jeezy, the snowman.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I revealed a little bit in my book. Wait, hold on. Where the slide at? Hold on. I'm gonna be upset. All my slides.
Got it.
Oh, why you wanna do this to me? Girl, hold on.
Hey Tamiko, hey Lamisha. Thank you for joining, girls.
Let's cancel this with the slides. Let me figure it out. Let's go to Love and Marriage Huntsville real quick.
Let's
I don't need a slide for that.
Let's go.
All I want to talk about is the splash. The whoosh.
Tisha's baptism?
Yes.
Yeah, her baptism. Okay.
Now, I'm not a Tisha fan, but I'll tell the truth. I wanted to see the splash. But after I seen it with my eyes and the buildup of it, Tisha didn't deserve that. Kiki came in that party on 10 and stayed on 10 and then elevated to a 20. What you think about Kiki at the party while I try to figure out the slides?
In all honesty and truth, I don't condone like putting your hands on people, baptizing people with liquor. Like, yeah, I really not with that. However, as someone who watches the show and I really don't care for Tisha like that, she did not deserve that. However, B, I don't care that she flung a drink in Tisha's face because I feel like Tisha, over the years, has been playing this nanny boo boo. Look at my marriage. I have a perfect marriage. And the only thing she can hold over Mel is her marriage, or so she thought. So for Kiki to come through and to kind of bring her down a couple of notches, listen, Kiki should not have done that, but am I mad at it? No, because now Tisha doesn't get to sit on her damn pedestal. Now Tisha actually has to earn a paycheck that goes beyond shitting on Mel and her then marriage to Martell. That's why, like, Kiki shouldn't have done that. But do I care that Tisha got baptized? I do not. I do not. And if that makes me one of the mellow lover fans who hating on Letitia, then it is what it is. But to me, I feel like Letitia's had this karma coming to her for a minute now.
I don't care nothing about Tisha karma. To me, Tisha is one of them people where, girl, if you like him, I love him for you because I don't foresee anybody else wanting him but you. But Kiki said he had a threesome down somewhere. And I was like, you telling me 2 women wanted to have sex with Marceau at the same
time? Why? I can't believe it. Why? The hell? But Kiki needs to understand, listen, Letitia's clearly not leaving her husband. If she's not leaving her husband, Kiki really does need to let it go. Really. And on the flip side, Tisha and Marceau really need to leave Kiki alone with the drug allegations because we all have our vices. Let this woman heal and deal with her demons. But y'all sitting up there on national TV talking about her drug addiction like this shit is cute. Yeah, it's not. And that's why I'm not mad that Tisha got baptized.
If anything, get your cousin some help because she not beating these allegations the way she acted on the show.
Right. She's not setting up a good storyline for herself because we're kind of believing that, she may be,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what your vice is, Kiki, but get some help because you're not beating them allegations over here.
Right.
You look a little bit, oh, Lord, about to cut.
And I like Kiki. I want her to get help. Like, I do. She gives Tisha run for her money, and I love that. Get her, Jade. Get her.
Let's and Ty can figure out what to do with these slides. Let's go on over here to Real Housewives because I actually have a clip. Now over there on Potomac, Giselle and Rob have a little podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we all saw what went down with Tasha K and this alleged mistress that everybody in the world believes was lying. Everybody said this girl is lying. But let's listen to what Giselle and Robin had to say.
co-workers of ours that have been in the social media news lately.
Yes, they have. And
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about it.
No.
So if y'all want to know what's going on juicy in the world of Real Housewives of Potomac,
Yeah.
go on and do a little search.
Yes. Do a little search, but we
Yes.
may talk about it on Patreon. Okay. Just saying. Okay.
Always talking
There's
about
been a lot of housewives, castmates, co-workers of ours that have been in the social media news lately.
Yes, they have. And
Yes.
I'm not.
So they said a lot more than that. Hold on, let me find the clip. Maybe they took it down. I'll paraphrase. Giselle and Robin got on here talking about, well, first, Giselle gonna say, I'm gonna cancel Juan out of this. Like all the husbands except Juan. Okay.
Why is it except Juan? Like that's why I'm troubled.
He the main one. But then Giselle proceeds to say, a lot of these husbands are miserable in their marriage. They're just miserable. And we have all of these receipts. Women are constantly DMing me. And now look, your business is in the street and you wanted to talk about my husband.
So where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? As hateful as Giselle is, for Giselle not to have a receipt and blow that shit out the water, girl, please, where are the receipts? Because you were trying it with Chris.
That wasn't even the worst part, Beans. Then Robin pipes up and it's like,
the last person.
There's enough evidence here for me to believe it. I believe it. There's enough evidence. But you didn't believe your husband when his name was on the hotel room receipt?
Girl, please. Your husband's whole first and last name, Juan Sr., Dixon Jr., whatever the hell, was on a whole receipt. You didn't want to believe that, but you're going to believe it about someone else's spouse because you're miserable, you're jealous, you're in a situationship, marriage, whatever the hell, where you know it's a complete sham. The only reason why you and Juan are building this likeness of being together is because you all need a check. And you guys cannot do this on your own separately because both of y'all are broke. Point blank and the periods.
That is point blank into the period.
And the period. Bro, stop playing with me, Robin. Stop playing with me, Robin and Giselle. Giselle talking about we have receipts. If Giselle had receipts, we would have been seeing them receipts. Giselle's full of shit. Just like Giselle tried to read Karen, talking about, oh, I know all of your tea, Karen. I'm going to spread it out. I'm not going to say it right here and then. Child, we had a whole season go in and out, and Giselle didn't say shit about Karen or her alleged receipts. They're all liars. Liars.
They're all liars, and I can't wait for Candace to eat them up. I can't wait for Candace to eat you up. Candace has been really mature now. She's not clapping back on Twitter like she used to. And
she did say something today to pointing towards Robin. She tweeted today. I think it was towards Robin and Giselle because Candace tweeted, "Listen, I'm not out here with my fake buyer boyfriends and fake marriages. Maybe if you guys had something real going on, you wouldn't be sitting here talking about you having fake evidence against my husband." So Candace did do a little bit of clapping back. However, it's crazy. It's crazy how Candace shows Robin a lot more grace than she should. Yes, thank you. That. Shut the fuck up and concentrate on your.
But this is a nice clap back for Candace. Candace used to drag people on Twitter. So, but why have the Bravo Shade Room up? Let's get into the taglines for the new season.
I'm no angel, but give me some grace, and you'll learn to adore me.
Wow. You don't have to dig for gold when you shine this bright.
I just took a DNA test, and it turns out I 100% don't care.
When they go low, I just hit high notes.
If you're gonna test this professor, be prepared to fail.
Nigeria raised me, LA made me, and Potomac will remember me.
It doesn't matter the size of our home. I'm always the queen of this castle.
I don't ride the fence, honey. I am the fence. You ride me.
Okay, Karen.
What you think, Trinks? What you think?
Whose tagline you like the best? I feel like Giselle's was cute because she used her daughter's names. She finally had a cute one. I'm not gonna knock Giselle. I forgot what Ashley said. Candace, no to the singing. Like,
I just hit a high note.
No,
okay, girl.
Robin, you 150% care. You care too much, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be over here slamming Candace, trying to make your husband look better by telling Giselle everybody except one.
That part.
Wendy's was cute. I don't like the new girl so far. And Mia, what do you mean it doesn't matter the size of the house? You're the one on here claiming about how big your penthouse is, how big your mansion is.
Remember
but now
her first season? I'm a boss. I have like a million businesses.
Right. But now that you broke,
million.
size don't matter. Okay, girl.
Girl.
And Candace was cute too. Who did you like the best?
Definitely Dr. Wendy's. And the reason why I like Wendy's the best is because it made more sense. I feel like the other ladies' taglines did not make sense. Giselle, I will never like anything about Giselle, and her tagline is no different. She said, just show me some grace and you will adore me. Bitch, we've been watching you on these TVs for 5 or 6 seasons trying to give you grace, and yeah, we don't like you. Robin, I don't care, girl. Obviously, you do not care about life, and we've been seeing it for the past how many seasons we've been watching? Wendy's is the only one that I like so far because it's the only one that kind of gives a true glimpse of kind of who she is. Like, she's a professor, baby. She will teach you. She will read you. She'll take you to school. You know what I mean? I love you, Karen, but yeah, you do ride the fence. You being the fence just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. It's Dr. Wendy for me. All the other taglines could. It's a no dog on all of them except Wendy's.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm just trying to figure out how to pull up my Google Slides on the computer.
Sis, take your time, sis. Take your time.
If you knew how much I hate technology,
child.
Like, I see my account, but where are all my old slides? Okay, here they are.
Yeah, new girl.
Oh, it doesn't want to be reached. Okay, there it is. And now it's blank. Why is it blank? But I can see it on my phone. Girl, we're going to have to read these slides. Okay, I got all the topics here. Y'all ain't going to see the pictures, but I'm just going to spill off the topics and we're going to talk about it. So, up first, old girl who looked better than her friend at the birthday party. She had on like a little Mugler cat suit, and her friend had on just a regular orange. It was a cute dress, but she sent her friend an email saying, how dare you dress better than me at my birthday party?
Oh my God.
How you feel about that?
Sis, we need to have enough self-esteem to know I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn how another female is dressed. If it's my birthday party, I am gorgeous no matter what. For me to send an email.
Oh, Beans, you
parties, like, girl, get some self-esteem. Get some self-esteem.
I feel like you knew your friend when y'all became friends. You knew how she dressed. This probably isn't the first, second, third, fourth, fifth time that she's dressed.
She done outdressed her ass. Exactly.
Right. So I feel like that's kind of whack.
The email felt extra. Like, it felt extra. It felt like you're giving your friend power to say, oh, that bitch can't fuck with me. I'm sorry. That bitch, she can't mess with me. Like, Don't ever give people your energy like that to try and check them about why they look better than you. But I would never check another woman about looking better than me, because in my mind, I'm always going to be that queen bee, especially at my event. For me to reach out to you and to email you trying to check you, girl, that says more about me than it does about you. I'm a fly bitch, and I'll never give you a chance to make me feel that I'm not that big.
I agree. Like, I'm not gonna my friends know if we going out, I'm gonna have on a face full of glam and I'm gonna put on a cute outfit. Now, I'm not trying to outdress nobody. That's just how I am. So you knew who this girl was, and you know how she comes to events. Don't invite it to the party if you that sensitive.
Right.
Because you can't tell me, Angie, I want you to come to the party, but wear something raggedy.
Yeah, dress down so I can feel better. Nah, girl, get your self-esteem up. Get your weight up.
Girl, I'm trying everything possible to get these slides. I'm trying to see if I could email them to myself and then pull them up from the email because
technology.
It's hard to talk about it if you can't see it. Right. And see, I done came here to cut up. And technology.
I love Brittany. Oh, Brittany.
It's really my fun.
Oh, Brittany.
Now wait, now it won't even let me email it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up. What's our next point of conversation? Girl, if it died from my phone, it's over.
We'll find something to talk about.
Let's go ahead because I remember this one. Let's talk about Brian McKnight. It's so ignorant to me because
so sad.
You already are Brian McKnight. You already have a Brian McKnight Jr. Now, I don't care you named your next son Brian McKnight Jr. too, but what's the point of changing your middle name so your name could be Brian whatever, because I can't pronounce the middle names, McKnight Jr. I don't understand when all y'all names are still Brian McKnight.
No, it's giving vindictive. It's giving like you're doing this not because you love this new child and this new family. It's because you like, for some reason, really want to hurt your children. And I'm not understanding where this is coming from. I really do not. Like Brian McKnight, like you were the man, like late 90s, early 2000s, and like now you're a scumbag and you're every red flag for a woman. Because if things don't work out with you or with you and, when you're married, then you forget the whole family and then you focus on the next family to the point where you're doing this vindictive nonsense to like really get under your children's skin. But his oldest son had a nice classy clap back. Like the oldest son like got him together really, really good.
What'd he say? Because I ain't see
it. Brian McKnight or the son? The son. Just paraphrasing, it was like a really nice clap back as far as me and our dad has been estranged for a while, but this next thing that he did as far as taking the child's name just shows how much of self-hatred he has. And listen, he's our dad, we're always going to respect him, but listen, do you? That's
is it self-hatred?
He got him together very nicely.
Just move on. Because I remember a while back, because I don't know whose side to be on. I remember a while back, Brian McKnight was fussing in the social media streets that his children don't work, the older children. They don't work and they just want to live off of his royalties or whatever. And he was like fussing at him like, until you get a job, I'm not giving you nothing else. Then it came out that he started talking about how much he loved these new children more than the old ones. Now, I understand tough parenting, but I feel like, damn, you kind of kicking them while they down.
Listen, like our children, they're going to go their own ways. As great as we raise them, it is what it is. But I can't ever find myself in a situation where I'm upset with any of my children, that I'm so upset with my children that I'm in a situation and I'm remarried and have other children. I'm going to pit my other children against my first set.
I'm never going to do that either. Like
that makes no sense to me. Like it's bitch assness to me. Like if you're going to be a parent, be a real parent. Like if there's situations with your first kids that you don't agree with, you talk through it. But to make it a point to show the world that you picked your other family over your first family, and like the younger kids or the kids that you love and you're riding with, it's just whack. It's whack.
That is whack. Something else that's whack to me is Rihanna. Now, Rihanna all up over social media talking about, what's the name of them? But Live Nation paid her $32 million for an upcoming world tour after she releases her 7th studio album. Well, that's some BS because she ain't never releasing the album. Where's the music, Rihanna? Where is the music?
I'm mad. I'm like, what tour? Like, you haven't been making any music to tour or
Y'all just wasting $32 million. Y'all could have gave that to me. I would have hummed a few beats for y'all.
And Rihanna, I get it. Like, you're in mommy mode right now. You're having the babies. Like, she's a billionaire without ever having to go on another single tour. So just be upfront and say, listen, I'm enjoying my life right now. Don't count on a tour. But child, if you'd be saying tours is coming out and we don't even have a new album, like Rihanna, that's just not making any sense. The math is not.
I'm gonna read exactly what it says. Rihanna is planning a huge comeback tour for 2024-25. It's gonna be 27-26.
In all actuality,
she just signed a new deal with Live Nation for $32 million. She also is reportedly, she has two new albums out waiting to release.
Oh, it's waiting.
I don't know where it's at. Maybe they've been in the vote all this time.
The fans are waiting.
Rihanna, I'm here for it. If you go out on tour, I'm gonna give you some coins, but don't play with our emotions.
Yeah, like we love a good Riri tour, but girl, you've been on that mode where you're chilling and enjoying your billions, and I'm not mad at you for that. But just be honest with your fans. Like
Ebby said, it's a rumor. I don't know. $32 million don't sound like a rumor.
Abby, I've been reading that on the Twitters too.
I feel like it's a rumor too as well because Rihanna stay lying to her fans.
Listen, but she doesn't have to do that. She has such a solid fan base.
I would listen to all the old stuff, Umbrella, Kiss It Better, all of that. That whole Anti-album I could listen to.
Listen, we love a good Riri.
I don't even need no new music because the new music might be whack.
And I was gonna say that too. Like Riri, you don't ever have to put out another damn album. You've already solidified yourself in music history. Like we love you. Like
that damn work.
Like girl, we love you.
That's
all.
I
put out another damn album, but girl, just don't play. Stop playing in our faces.
Let's get into this story. They said, do y'all agree? A woman says sometimes you have to throw things you did for people back in their face. She said, this might sound fucked up, but it has to be said. Sometimes you have to throw things back in people's face because they will literally treat you like you never broke your back for them. They're disrespectful, and she demands her respect. And she said, I love you. It's me, not them. Well, then she go on a rant. But do you feel like you should throw stuff back in people's face? I feel like you shouldn't.
No. If you're going to do something for someone, just do it. But to throw it back in their face, you might as well not do it. That's not how I move.
That's how I feel too. I move by energy and vibes.
Right.
If I do something for you, that's because I'm vibing with you. And I want to help.
And it feels good to do it.
But if you show me different, I'm not going to throw it back in your face. I'm just going to cut
you off. That's it.
Cut off and find somebody to help you the next time because it ain't.
Oh, me throwing it back in your face. How is that going to make me feel?
It does nothing.
I'm still out. I'm still out of however I feel like I've been wronged.
It's just going to cause the beef to be real.
Right.
Real beef now because now they're going to feel offended. And when you could just cut them off and keep it moving.
And FYI, thank you for showing me who you are. Let me cut you off so I'm never going to be in that situation again. That's a blessing for me.
Now, I will remind you what you said. Now, if you said something and we argue it and you can't remember, I agree, Abby. I'll remind you what you said, but I'm not going to go. But remember when I gave you $100 on your rent? I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that.
Don't ever cash app request me again. That's it. What's next? Monique is back in the news the past 2 weeks. She explained why she calls her husband daddy. She couldn't just leave it at, I like to call him daddy. She had to explain that her real father stopped raising her at around 13. He stopped giving her what she needed. And that's unfortunate. And now her new husband is raising her to get no jobs. But anyway, he's raising her. So she calls him daddy. Like, Monique, let it go. Let it go. Just say you like to call your husband daddy and let it go because the reason behind it sounds worse than just calling him daddy.
I will have to say my mom and my dad separated when I was 10 years old. So honestly, it's been me my mom, my older sister, and my younger brother. Just us, kind of navigating life. So since then, I have dated, I've had children. There's nothing about any guy that I've dated that has made me want for them to raise me or to address them as daddy. Because at the end of the day, I, for the most part, have kind of raised myself, kind of got things together, went to college, got a career, bought a house, not with the husband, just it's me as a single mom. I've done that. So for me to be dating a guy and crown them with the honor of having to raise me is both illogical and a little bit perverse in a kind of way. Because when I'm spinning on that deep, the last word or the last person I want to date, I'm going to throw up. I've never needed a man to raise me. And into adulthood, I will never call a man daddy that didn't actually shoot his sperm up into my mommy. It's gross to me. It's weird.
It's weird.
Love you, Monique, but it's weird.
I think it's an old school thing because a lot of older couples in the past, I've heard be like, hey, ma, and then hey, dad. And it's a really old school thing. I think around our generation, is weird. But Monique, do your thing, girl. But just quit explaining it. I'm with Abby. Where the jokes?
We don't want to hear about that. Trust and believe.
Right. Where the jokes? Where the movie scripts?
Yeah, thank you, Lamisha. If I'm sleeping with someone and I'm getting that good D, the last word that needs to come to my brain while getting that good nut is daddy. That is just gross. Thank you, Lamisha.
It's not a me thing.
It is.
In the news, tell me if this is true or not, because I'm kind of here for it. They put out Sister Act 3 is coming back with Whoopi, Keke Palmer, and Bette Midler. I would be here for that.
I would be here for it. Those are top 3 names. Yes. I don't like a remake, but that I would be here for it. Yes. Are we watching that?
The singer, Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer. I'm here for Keke Palmer. You're not here for Keke Palmer? I'm here.
Go Keke out. I can't wait to hear it.
Yes, I'm here for it.
I'm gonna have low expectations because it's not gonna be Lauryn Hill. It's
Abby, why not Lauryn Hill? No Lauryn Hill. There's no Lauryn Hill, or is Lauryn Hill gonna be in it?
And I think she's saying no, Lauryn Hill, boo. It ain't Lauryn Hill, boo.
Gotcha. Okay. Abby, I'm here with you.
Misha said, "Leave it alone." Right. Let the new generation need to go back and find some VHS. What was that? VHS tapes or something.
Lamisha, normally I would agree, but Bette Midler, Whoopi, I'm a whole head.
Depending on the story, where are we going at with the story? It's been so long. It's been so long. Let's get into, I know you saw this on the TikTok and the Twitter and the Instagram. The lady who is in jail, but took that baby's hand and dipped it into a bottle warmer, and the baby had burns all over its hand.
I did not see that. Where does this lady live? And is she in Atlanta so I can run up?
A Louisiana daycare worker was caught on camera.
Oh my God.
Dipping his hand into a bottle warmer. And one thing I will say, because that happened, it wasn't a burn. When Cheeks was little, he came home with a scratch down his face.
Right.
And, everybody went to hell because my dad drove all the way from Chicago to Atlanta. And
I know, that's right.
So that daycare didn't have cameras. Every daycare that I put my son in after that one had cameras. So if anything happens, roll the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the tape so I can see who asked to whoop. Because everybody, when something happened to your baby, everybody.
So I can see who I'm running up on. What's going on?
Don't nobody know what happened. But roll the tape so I can see what happened. So I'm happy there was cameras in the classroom and the lady was caught and she will be convicted. But how else would a baby get burns on their hand? The baby
my God.
And put their hand in it themselves.
Oh my God. If the story doesn't end with somebody did something to get those babies fingers burnt, then it's a damn lie. My God, it's crazy because now that I'm a mom of a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old, like taking these kids to daycare is the scariest thing that you can do. And I've had these stories. I'm just so happy that my kids are out of that range and I don't have to worry about it. But parents dropping these kids off at their daycare, it's like you have to pray. It's like
you
pray
have
the blood
to
of
pray.
Jesus.
Because them people don't pay there for a check. They don't have to. They really don't
They
care.
don't care about your children. They don't.
Who's next? Oh, I saw this picture in the prison where they have Madden football in the prison cells. And I'm like, I thought you were supposed to be on punishment in jail.
Listen, I was gonna say prison sounds rather comfortable, like Madden. That sounds comfy.
I wish you could see the picture because they just laying in their bunk beds, laid back, playing the video game. I'm like, this is supposed to be punishment. Half of y'all can't afford no PlayStation outside the jail, but y'all got one in the jail. Okay.
So these
Girl,
families,
now all the slides want to come up. I am going to have a fit.
It bees like that, cheeks. It bees like that.
Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. Then we could get into the show because I had some games and I was going to be upset if I couldn't play my games. Share screen, Google Slides. You can't really see them. I ain't good with technology. How you make it bigger? Oh, I guess you got to hit slideshow. Okay, there it is. Now that's the girl who outdressed her friend at her birthday. I wouldn't be mad. Let's turn up together.
The friend outdressed her, the birthday girl, obviously, right?
The girl in the orange.
She really did. She really did. But birthday girl, I wouldn't have called her to make friend feel that good about herself. But yeah, friend did kind of dress you down. She did.
She did.
She dressed
but you can't tell me if that's your friend, that's her first time dressing like that.
Yeah. So she's over the top. She's extra. She's a Tony a la girlfriend. So she's, oh Lord. But still, I wouldn't have emailed her and gave her that satisfaction. But girl, she did dress her down.
She said, please don't take this the wrong way. But I think you purposely tried to outdress me at my birthday event. And as a friend, that's not okay. She would have been immediately blocked because she has jealousy and insecurity issues. And I don't have time.
Right. And you're absolutely right. Maybe you shouldn't have invited her to your birthday party. But one thing I'm not going to do is make you feel good about yourself by telling you you outdressed me. I'm not birthday girl. That's the one thing I'm not riding with you with, girl.
The orange dress is cute. Your dress was cute.
But the friend came through like it was her birthday party. Like the friend really did embarrass her. The friend was cuter.
Oh, Abby said this is a joke. Y'all play too much on the internet. They came back and corrected and said that's not her after she got dragged. But either way, I don't care. You already know because I'm gonna put my best makeup on.
Yeah. You know who you're dealing with. Like you gotta put your game up. Certain friends you go out with, like you gotta get that game up. It's good.
Now, in the words of Delusions, Sexy Red said, in this generation, I guess she's talking about the Gen Zs. She is the Michael Jackson of the Gen
Girl,
Z.
if you don't get the hell out of my face with this.
Girl, you're not even Tito Jackson. You're not Randy.
You're not even Latoya Jackson.
You ain't even Rebe, and I don't think Rebe even had an album out.
Thank you. I was trying to think of the lesser Jackson. Girl, you ain't even the lesser Jackson. You ain't even Rebe, bitch. Girl, you know what's so hilarious? That these youngsters, they come in, they put in 2.5 seconds of internet work, and they think they are the Michael Jacksons, the legends of our universe. Let me tell you something. Sexy Red will not be a thing next year, and I guarantee you that. When I have grandchildren,
it might not be a thing by Christmas.
Listen, when I have grandchildren, my grandchildren will know Michael Jackson. My grandchildren will not know a Sexy Red, and I guarantee.
Agreed. Because Michael Jackson is timeless.
Sexy. If you don't get your unwashed ass out here, girl, get out of my face.
These kids are delusional, girl. You ain't
Michael
even
Jackson?
You're not even the it person of the rap girls out right now.
Girl, are you okay? Girl, get out of my face. Michael Jackson, get out of my face.
We already addressed Brian, but that's a cute little baby, though. That's a cute little baby. I already talked about Rihanna lying to us. We talked about that. We talked about Monique, Lord. Oh, what about this? For all the people in Memphis, we are going to have a reality show coming to our town where you still have time to audition and get your tape in. It will be with Moneybagg Yo's baby mama, Juicy. Now, I ain't never heard of Juicy, but I'm going to watch this Ratchet Field show.
So this is a new reality show with Moneybagg Yo's baby moms?
Yeah, Juicy in the green hair. I ain't never heard of her, but I want to see it because it's going to be in Memphis. I want to see what locations they go to and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess. Are you guys watching? Everybody in this chat, like, give me a
Maybe
yes or
only
no
the
if you
people
guys
from
are
Memphis will
watching.
watch. I don't know.
Listen, thank you, Lamisha. It is going to be a hot mess. I don't know if I'm watching because I don't know if I care that much.
Maybe it'll be a Memphis only show. I don't know. But over to the right, Bethany Frankel and Nene, they have a podcast. Are you listening?
Number one, I'm not listening. Number two, it's not going to last that long. Nene's personality, Bethany's personality, very strong personalities. It's not going to last that long. It's not. Well, what are they going to tell us that we're going to be interested in? Like, Cheeks, are you listening?
If I got, well, number one, I don't care nothing about Bethany. If Nene would have had a podcast on her own, I would have listened.
Yes.
But it sounds like nothing but an HR complaint fest where we're just going to go down and talk about everything we hate about Bravo. And
Bravo. Meanwhile, you guys wouldn't have the platform that you have without a Bravo. Like, this is where it's like, excuse me.
I'm not listening to that either. I will give the Ratchet Girls in Memphis a chance, but I'm not listening to Bethany or Nene.
Agreed. I don't want to hear anything that Bethany and Nene have to say.
But Nene has a new face. Hot or not?
I'll just say not. I'm not gonna expound. Not like the way she used to run around there calling Wendy Williams Wendell. Nene, you're giving a little bit of Wendell in these photos. I'm not gonna lie. She portrays you.
She almost doesn't have her original face anymore. Like,
no, she's giving Wendell.
Unrecognizable. Like, Nene, stop. You ladies are so pretty. You didn't need your teeth done again.
All of that is not necessary. Like, especially that photo when she's like,
right, with the one eye almost. I like to give that photo too because I be want people to see my eyeshadow. But
Nene, you didn't have to do all of that. You would have been gorgeous. Yeah.
Let's not run down Nene. Up next, whose statue is worse, Lil Wayne?
Oh my God!
I love Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne. Every time I look at it, it look a fool. Lil Wayne or The Rock? They both want their wax figures redone.
Can I say they're both equally as atrocious? They're both horrible. Not one is better than the other. Well, okay.
At least you could tell that's The Rock. If I would have walked past that Lil Wayne statue, I wouldn't know who that was.
Listen, I have to say Lil Wayne's is worse because like his head is so small, he looks like an ant, and it's an unrecognizable ant. It's not a Lil Wayne ant. It's a little ant that I just don't recognize. So yeah, they're both horrible, but Lil Wayne's, yours is the worst because your head is so small, disproportionate to the shoulders and the body. Well, let me show. I think The Rock wants to look like a white man, so I think
I don't think he did because The Rock actually said put a little bit more melanin in my wax figure because they're actually going to try to fix him. I think Lil Wayne just told them to throw that in the trash.
Yeah. Not throw it in the bag.
Hey, Courtney. Courtney said this was better than the real Lil Wayne, and it kind of do, but
not the real one.
It's equally as bad.
I don't think Courtney was lying.
Let's get into Destiny.
Courtney.
These people in Huntsville love to stay on Crime Stoppers. Destiny is next. He was wanted for forgery. She, I think, put a utility in her ex-husband's name, and he said, not today. We're gonna cut that off today. And Do you think it's unfortunate that he wouldn't even let her have lights? I mean, was she paying the bill? As long as she was paying the bill, you put your baby mama in jail over lights?
I think him calling the cops on her was trying to make himself look good, but in my opinion, it makes himself look even worse because that's your baby's mom. And she got so desperate to the point where she had to open a utility under your name. What
right.
that says
so you know she broke. Because that means she messed up the one in her name.
To me, it's giving she's broke. She's a single mom. She needs help. You weren't trying to help her. So she got to desperate measures to get these bills opened up in your name to see if she can get a light bill, if she can keep lights on for the house. Like it shows that he's a horrible person as a father for her to go through these lengths. And to me, I'm not a big Destiny fan by any stretch, but I am a single mother and I understand that struggle when it comes to having to do everything by yourself. You are the wrong one. Like I'm looking at her like you weren't helping out like that.
We're not going to say take away her wrongness. She was wrong. You could have asked this man, but he probably was going to say no anyway. But I felt like that's something y'all could have worked out behind the scenes.
No, I'm not even going to say that she's wrong because I feel like for her to get to this point, she's had those conversations with this guy before. She's had it.
Well, why she ain't put it in the baby name? That's what they did.
I wouldn't put it in the baby's name. I would put it in the father's name. The father who should be contributing enough where I can have my bills paid and I can do grocery shopping. The fact that she got to this point leads me to believe she's had these conversations with this guy. This guy basically told her to go fuck yourself, and she had to do what she had to do to keep lights on. I am not mad at Destiny. I'm mad at the guy for the fact that your baby's mom's had to do this, meaning you haven't been contributing like that. Destiny, I'm not a huge fan, but girl, as a single mom, I get it, and I'm not blaming you at all.
You still got to say she wrong because why she couldn't ask a slew of friends like, can I put my light bill in your name? I think her dad is. I don't know about her mom, but your daddy couldn't put it in his name. You couldn't get on the hardship program.
Why does she have to do that? She's raising his child. She's raising their child.
But forgery is still wrong.
Sometimes you get into some situations where it's desperation, and I've been there, so I get it. Where she's like, "Listen, I've had these conversations. This nigga's not doing what he's supposed to be doing for me. I got to keep these lights on." I'm not gonna call her wrong. No, not Destiny. I'm riding for you, girl. I get it, and I have a feeling she's had those conversations with him, and he hasn't been willing to move.
It's a story behind this that Destiny's not willing to tell, but she did something to that man for him to be so angry with her.
Yeah, he definitely. There's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of vitriol in there with Destiny and her ex. But at the end of the day, the children need to be taken care of. So you have to do your due diligence to make sure the lights stay on as a dad.
I don't have too much to say about British and Basketball Wives. She got 4 years in prison for all of her fraud schemes. They were a long list of schemes. But I was more concerned with her friend trying to punch this cameraman. I wish y'all could see the whole video. It was nobody outside that courtroom but this man. Nobody. British, don't nobody care. Why is your friend running up on him?
Why? No, why?
They paid this white man to come up there and video because nobody else was up there. They paid for this to have a moment.
And that's their job. Really, that's their job, A. And B, like, British was the one scamming people. Like, you need to be mad at your friend. Not like, why did you run on that lady or man and like knock him the hell out? That's their job. That's their job.
She should have got way more than 4 years for all of the fraud that she
My
was
God.
doing.
Because how much did Jen Shaw get? Jen Shaw got like 8.
She got 8.
Thank you. So you better be happy your friend didn't get close to a decade. You're trying to run up on people. Girl, bye.
I don't care about British. That's what's wrong with these reality shows that's supposed to give a glimpse of the life beyond.
It's all smoke and mirrors. Like, what did I do wrong? But
it's like, I want them to come to Memphis. Let's have a regular reality show, not people
like.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
You know,
Jonathan Majors, I guess, was he found not guilty? But whatever. The girlfriend is now has charges against her because they said she was the one who actually assaulted him.
Yeah, I don't think he went to trial. It hasn't gone to trial. The Jonathan.
Maybe they dropped his charges. I haven't really been following this, but they drugged this man through the mud.
Listen, and I was one of those people giving Jonathan Majors that side eye, like, oh my God, now you see what
he lost out on
got
superhero money because when he's supposed to be the Ant-Man, he lost out on superhero money over a lot. Put her in jail. Put her in jail. I'm tired of these people lying on people I don't even know why, to hurt them. You have to stop lying on these people because it makes it harder for the women who are, or for whoever, the women or the men who are actually getting assaulted to be believed.
You have a whole serial killer loose in LA murdering Black models.
What?
And it's like, we can't even get taken seriously because of situations like this, where it's like, you're in a relationship with someone, you get mad, you call the cops, you make the guy seem like he's the aggressor. And it's like, when you do shit like that, it makes it harder for people like us. Like when our daughters go missing, when we go missing as wives, as you know, lock her up.
Lock her up. Lock her up. Clink, clink.
Thank you, Misha. Lock her up.
They also saying Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are married, but we don't see any paperwork.
Oh my God, that's what I heard. But it's like,
if they happy, I'm happy
for about that. If they like it, you love it too.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first because he had all these charges on him, and everyone was like, "Is he using Megan Good?" As a PR
Black women's vote. Yeah.
But if they're really happy and he doesn't have an issue with putting hands on women, I love it for her. If they're in love,
if he's a good guy, we love it.
Mm-hmm. So I guess what's next? Oh, I already talked about Sister Act. Oh, girl, this is the picture of them playing Madden in jail.
I'll keep my freedom. I'll keep my freedom.
Now, baby mama number one is taking Tristan Thompson to court over $224,000 of back child support.
Yes, you should.
Lock his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Kardashians got him on the TV as dad of the year. He do so much. And that's because he ain't paying Khloe no child support.
Mm-hmm.
Run this woman they checks and run that other lady who had that secret baby with her checks too.
Exactly. This gets me so mad. It's like Tristan goes off and has this other family with Khloe Kardashian while the other lady, like, she's struggling to put her children through the private schools. Girl, you better get your checks.
Misha said Khloe will pay it. Khloe, you better not be a damn fool and pay that man child support.
Listen, I don't think Lamisha told one lie this evening.
Khloe might, because she is.
For Khloe to keep that man, Khloe's gonna be doling out some checks for some child support.
But they not together.
Mm-mm.
Technically, because I feel like they still be.
I feel like Khloe and Tristan are still messing around because she's never struck me as a type of person.
This is the poor baby's hand that got burnt at the daycare. This is very sad, but that's the picture of the daycare.
Oh my God, not those fingers.
Hell would be raised. Hell would be raised. Oh, you think Moneybagg Yo and Angela Simmons broke up? Because
did they break up? Did they unfollow each other?
They unfollowed each other.
They're not.
He owes $43,000 in back rent. I'm like, girl, why your man ain't pay for that?
I saw that. I'm like, why does Angela Simmons comes from a destiny, like a hip hop destiny? Why is she $43,000 in back rent? A and B. Why doesn't she have her own property where it's
right
a house where it's purchased and she's only paying her property taxes? I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
It sounds like rich people problems to me. So,
Angela,
it'll get paid. Her daddy will pay her sister. Somebody will pay it for him. But I hope they didn't break up because that man wrote a whole song about Angela Simmons.
And Angela's been looking for love for a while, child.
More rich people problems. Black China wants child support for not Tiger, but whatever her oldest one she has with Tiger. because she only makes $32,000 a month. I said, girl, only.
Wait, $32,000 a month? Girl,
only.
Get the hell out of my face. Oh my God.
It's
only?
some people that don't make $32,000 for the whole year.
Yeah.
And you're talking about you need child support because you only make $32,000 a month. If she doesn't kiss everybody's ass and move
Listen, catch this tea. There's some people with college degrees that don't make $32,000 a year. Black China, if you don't get the fuck out my face expeditiously, girl, bye.
Rich people. I would love to. I saw this thing going around that said I would love to have some rich people problems because I've already mastered all the broke problems.
I'm not making $32,000 a month. Girl.
I can show you how to make $32,000 a month.
Listen, I just need 3 months of $32,000 child support, and I got this for the year. For the whole year. Oh my God.
Now this video right here pissed me off. Did you see this video going around Instagram?
When Ice-T's son cut that little girl's hair?
Yes. It would have been an instant swing
shit out of the family. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me. Mm-mm.
Y'all need to stop playing with people. Y'all gonna get hurt because you're gonna joke around with the wrong female. Now this lady, she just sat around and cried a little bit. But you can't cut people hair like that. I don't give a damn how long her hair is.
No, that is a complete violation.
And then he just sat up there and laughed in her face. Like, sue his ass, sue Ice-T. You should have threw a drink in his face or something if you didn't think you could whoop him. But people need to start paying for these pranks because
it's enough for me. It's enough for me. I'm really hoping that she will pursue legal action. Cutting a woman's hair is a complete violation. And I don't understand how he thought that was funny or how he thought that was cute. But baby girl, handle your business.
Please do. And don't be
expeditiously.
And stay out of that friendship circle because nobody in that circle checked him. Everybody was laughing.
Everyone was laughing. Like
those people aren't your friends. Those people are not your friends. Sometimes y'all be wanting access to people like, oh, that's Ice-T.
That you don't deserve. That I don't give a fuck whose child you are. I don't give a fuck if you're Jay-Z and Beyonce's child. Don't fucking cut my hair. That is a complete violation.
Did you see this text thread go around Instagram? This cracked me up. I'm gonna read it. She said, "Hey, baby. Yes, baby. I just realized something. What is that, my love? During all of my hard times, you were right by my side. When I lost my job, you were there. When I got sick with cancer, you were there. When my mother passed away, you were there. When my house burned to the ground, you were there. When my business failed, you were right by my side. Yes, baby, I will always be there for you. No, I think you bringing me bad luck."
Listen.
Girl, you got it right.
This song, this is you're a jinx.
You got it right, girl. Something wrong.
You a jinx. This is not the blood of Jesus. You're a jinx.
Right, because I wasn't having all this hardship before.
Listen, I can't say I'm mad.
Let me try to do bad by myself. What they say I could do bad by myself. Let me try to do bad by myself for a little bit.
That would have been the vibe I'm on. Like, child, there's too much going on here. I can do bad all myself.
I thought that was hilarious. This is probably very untrue, but it was hilarious. Oh, I try not to talk about Shannon Sharpe because
he's a little problematic to me. I like him, but he's a little problematic.
He says a lot of problematic things, but I enjoy him on the sports shows because I do, play fantasy football and such.
Right.
But this right here, I had to bring to the kitchen table. Shannon Sharpe right here is talking to Ocho Cinco. And one thing I will say about this podcast with Ocho Cinco, he is the one who checks Shannon when he goes off code. But on this podcast, Shannon says, if I order you lobster while on a date, just know it comes with a happy ending. Like, sir, I'm not having sex with you.
Yeah, no, nigga, I'll buy my own fucking lobster.
Right.
It doesn't mean I'm giving you head because you bought me lobster.
Not for
I don't
care if the lobster costs $100. No, sir.
I don't care if that shit costs $250 and off the shores of Maine or some tropical ass island with lobsters that are 3 times the human size, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If I want lobster, I buy that shit myself. If you buy it for me, I do not owe you some dick sucking. That shit. It's not equal. My head costs a lot more than lobster that you bought for me. And trust and believe, Shannon. If you don't get the fuck out my face with this mess,
all the way out my face. And
out of my face. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta give happy endings to get a lobster. Just
my happy endings are worth a lot more than a $200 lobster.
Just go without the lobster. Go on down to Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and fill up your stomach. You shouldn't have to give happy endings.
I told him happy I can buy my own damn lobster, and I don't need a nigga to buy it for me, child. Because ain't nobody trying to
see why Shannon Sharpe is single. He gave this long message.
Thank you, Amisha.
About how much his love for football was greater and he didn't want to have a relationship with football. But sir, you've been retired for too long. You're problematic. That's why.
But you know what's crazy? Because Shannon Sharpe, he's very woke. Like, he's very politically aware. And I'm like, he's so woke. Why does he only date white women or marry white women? Now I see why. Because I
ain't never seen him date or marry nobody.
I know is his ex-wife white? Like,
I thought he said he never married because he didn't have time.
I think he was married. I think his ex-wife is white.
Well,
and if that's not the case, he's dated white woman, and now I see why. Because child, ain't no black woman trying to suck your dick over some lobster. At least I know this one isn't.
You're gonna have to buy me a house or something.
Get out of here.
Fully paid off in my name.
Listen,
I still pay the mortgage.
Sucking dick for some lobster.
Now here's somebody that might give you a happy ending for a lobster. This lady right here says she loves trains. She believes it empowers her because all of the men in the locker room want me. So I love trains.
But they want you for a good 15 seconds that they're inside of you, sis. Like, I'm just trying to understand what that, like, it's literally 15 seconds of pumping until his friend, like.
I don't know what they're going to call the generation after Gen Z. I don't know what their new name is going to be. But those kids are going to be lost. Because if Gen Z is responsible for the children of the future, they're going to be lost. Because if this is going to be somebody mama.
Sis, not a train, sis. Sis, do better in life, sis. And I hope you come to that realization.
Please do better.
Girl, you are delayed.
You should want something more than a line of men wanting to bang.
Yeah, 15 seconds of pleasure from 10 different men. Sis, you're too good for that.
Okay, let's get into the list. The famous list that have been going around Instagram all week. Now, it came out that the lady who didn't want Cheesecake Factory, it came out that was a hoax. But I feel like she lying because the internet dragged her.
Right.
But this is our first list. Here's a list of places women should absolutely refuse to go to on the first date. I'm going to read it. You just say yes or no.
Okay.
First, Cheesecake Factory.
As far as yes, I would go on a first date?
For the first date. Yes, me too. Applebee's.
Yes.
No, I don't. Chili's.
Yes.
No, I hate Chili's. Chipotle.
Yes.
No. Olive Garden.
Yes.
I love Olive Garden. I go to Olive Garden on every date. Okay, the movies. Which
100% yes. That's like the best to me.
To this list, the movies is dumb.
No for you.
Huh?
It's a no for you, the movies?
No, the movies is a yes. Like, I don't even understand why that's on the list.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The next one is your house. So I'm assuming they say if the date is going to be at your house.
No,
absolutely not.
You're not coming to my house.
Any fast food chain.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. A first date? Are we in college?
Yeah. Because I don't like, because my thing is when you go on a date with someone, and the guy is like covering everything, it kind of feels like the guy's covering something at a nice restaurant, you have to fuck. Fast food, if I go to Wendy's or if I go to McDonald's and we split the 50-50, listen, this is legitimately a night where we're going to get to know each other. I don't have to feel like I owe you shit because I'm paying the $15 for my meal and burger. So yeah,
No,
fast food is
babes.
definitely for
No,
me.
you got to do better than the fast food. Now, I'd rather you take me to Applebee's than the fast food.
I'll take a fast food.
Fast food is a no. What about Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, I don't eat chicken like that.
Oh,
And
I love
I
Buffalo.
can't find any fish or anything at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings, especially if it was during football season. That would be cute. What about Wingstop?
No.
No,
I'm a
absolutely
vegetarian.
not. They ain't even hardly got no tables in there.
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
I'll do Red Lobster. I'm a hood
Red
chick.
Lobster.
I'll do Red Lobster. I'll do Red Lobster.
What about a buffet?
Oh, I'm gonna say no.
Absolutely not.
I know on a buffet. I don't, a first date.
Not on the first date.
I'll take Wendy's over a buffet.
I don't know what about IHOP?
Which IHOP?
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Denny's.
Find another brunch spot for me. Not I'm over.
What
IHOP.
about Denny's?
No.
No. What
Mm-mm.
about
I
the
need a
gym?
good. No, because I don't like working out. Like if I'm gonna have fun, yeah,
Absolutely
I'm not working
not.
out.
I'm not going to
No.
the gym.
I don't like
What
working
about-
out on a date. For what? Mm-mm.
Not on a date.
Not on a
It's-
date. Not on a date.
What about church?
This is a hard one for me because I have my issues with the church. However, yes, the church, because it gives me insight that there's a little bit more to you. There's a spirituality attached to you. So yes, I will say yes to the church. How about you?
I will say back in my Atlanta days, I did bring a first date to me to church. Like it was our
Yeah.
first that come to church with me. And I will say that was our only date.
Okay, the one and done. Okay, all right.
It was one and done.
All right, Angie, not one and done. Okay.
This one I'm going to combine. What about Starbucks or coffee?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Coffee, we talk. Yeah. 100%.
No. Coffee makes me have to use the restroom, and I don't want that on a first date.
I like Starbucks on a first date because it's not as formal. Like you could meet, have some coffee, eat a couple of muffins. It's not as tense or awkward. So yes to the Starbucks.
Okay. What about an ice cream bar?
100. Yes. I take an
I
ice
would
cream
have to
bar.
be the after. Like that could be our only
Oh
location.
my God, Cheeks is so Cheeks is so particular.
That could probably be our
She's like,
only
no,
location.
no.
Like after the movie, yes. What about a family function?
With my crazy family, no. Not with my crazy family, no.
Not with my family or yours. I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
or
feel
yours. I don't want to be
pressure
sitting
on
there
the
like hoping somebody's talking to me other than you. Yeah, no.
Right,
No
I don't
phone
even know
functions.
you.
No.
What about we already did movie night? Oh, they mean a movie night like Netflix, Hulu, etc. That sounds like Netflix and chill.
But not at my house. We can do it at a hotel, but not at my house. I got kids.
On the first date, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
On the first day, yeah.
Anywhere that requires a long drive.
No, I watch too much Dateline to do that. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Agreed. I don't know you because on
Shout
the
out to
first
Keith
date,
Morrison. I don't know you like that to be taking long drives with you like that. Mm-mm.
on the first date, I'm driving my own car. What about bowling?
Yes, I would do bowling. I'll do bowling.
Okay. I have done bowling. I'm not going to be up.
Yeah, I'll do bowling on the first date.
What about a nightclub?
No, because I don't really get to know you like that. It's
I
loud.
have been on dates at the club, and those are fun.
Yeah, but it's loud. I'm not really getting to know you like that.
What about a hookah bar or a bar in general?
Yeah, I can do hookah
Yes,
bar.
that
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah. I
What
can
about the
do
Waffle
hookah.
House?
Yes.
I would only say yes if it's an additional spot, like after the bar, but not just we only going to the Waffle House.
To me, it's we only going to the Waffle House. I like the eggs, the cheese eggs. I love it. And again,
No.
it's like when you go to these these fast food or low profile areas, it just makes me comfortable to get to know you. Like fancy restaurants, I'll climb up and thinking, do I have to fuck him to get a lobster? Yeah, no.
You shouldn't even have to think that. If that's what he expects, oh well, I got my food and that's
This
it
is
with
true.
you.
This is true.
What about a sports event?
Definitely. I love a good football game at Top Golf. That's a nice date.
Now, it was another list that ran around for the men of all the ladies you shouldn't date, and I'm not even gonna bother with that.
Oh my God, I saw that. I got offended a little bit, but go ahead.
I was offended as well.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna do yes or no as well.
Okay.
This is a list of men should we date or not.
Okay.
Okay. Men with toddlers or younger.
It's a yes for me because you understand fatherhood.
It's a no for me. Toddlers, that means you just broke up with that baby mama a little bit ago, and I don't have time for that kind of drama.
Good point.
It's a no for me.
Good point.
Men that live with their mothers.
No.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
Men that live with their baby mama. Why are they even dating? But okay.
Out here. No. Not in my house. Not in my house.
Right. What about DL men?
No.
Right. And how would you even know they were DL? That's the whole point.
Right. I'm just interested in men who's interested in women. And that shouldn't be a bad thing to say. But
men that don't have a valid driver's license.
No. You're not an adult. Fuck.
But how would you know? Put a license out and look at it.
Thank you, Pink and Shanina. It's a no. They grow up.
Men that bank with Cash App.
No, you don't
understand. Put a Cash App card out.
You don't understand financials and how to run a household. Fuck out of here. Cash App, get on my face.
It's a no. Men that sag their pants.
No, I'm 45 years old. No.
Men that don't take care of their children.
No.
Absolutely not.
It's a no, dog.
Because if they don't take care of the kids they have before you, they're not going to take care of the kids they have with you. So
no, they're not going to be a source of support. No.
Men that disrespect women.
No, because that means you hate women, you hate your mom, and you're going to eventually hate me, though I'm fucking you. No.
That doesn't make sense. How do they even get on the dating list if they disrespectful? But, men that don't own a business suit.
No, well, not necessarily. Maybe they're in construction or not in a blue collar. No, that's not a deal breaker for me. I would date a man who didn't own a business suit. What about you?
I agree. That's not a deal
breaker.
Yeah,
it's just the job.
Men that live in motels.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, baby. Shout out to Quad. No, baby. No.
Men that want to hold a couple of dollars till they get paid.
No. No. They gave us the worst list. The guys' list didn't look like this. Okay.
I don't get this one. Men whose clothes are in the tub. What does that even mean?
Is it soaking in the tub, or they don't have a washer dryer and they're washing?
Or you don't have a dresser or a closet? Like, I don't understand why your clothes are in the tub.
Either way, it's a no for me, dog.
Agree. Men that can't log into anything without help.
No.
Agreed. I mean, they're too old.
You should know how to use technology.
That means you're too old for me if you don't know.
Right, exactly.
Men that got to tell their mama everything.
No, it's a no.
I'm going to let that one slide for personal reasons.
Which one was that one?
Men that got to tell their mama everything.
Oh, okay. Next. Moving on, cheeks.
Men that work at the FedEx hub. Look, my son worked for FedEx during the summer. They make some good money down there at the FedEx.
Yeah, if you save well, and then if you work for FedEx for like 30 years, it's pension. Like, you'll have money for the rest of your life. So it's a yes for me. It's a yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be petty. Men that work for temporary services.
No. Because it shows me you don't have a career.
They could be in between jobs, and sometimes those temp jobs lead to permanent positions. Maybe in my 20s, early 30s, I would.
Yeah. But yeah, 35 and up, it's a no. It's a solid no for me. But
what about truck drivers?
Truck drivers?
Yeah.
No, I've heard
they make really good money.
They make really good money, but I've heard bad stories about truck
and they ain't in the house. They only come home a couple of days a week, so they ain't worrying you.
This is true, but I've heard some bad stories about truck drivers. So it's a no for me, dog.
I might give one a chance. I don't know. Nisha said truck drivers are hoes.
Lamisha, I didn't want to say it, but I was trying to say that in a nice way. But Lamisha, girl, it's not.
Now I don't know what this means, but they say them grand rising men. What's a grand rising man?
It's good morning. It's a hotep good morning, grand rising.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
What about the men that's always texting you WYD?
It's a 50. Can I do a 50-50? Because it's nice that someone's checking up on you, but it can get a little bit annoying after the third day of WYD.
It can. That means they care. Men with multiple kids and multiple baby mamas.
No, it's a no. It's a no. No, that's a solid no.
So they
can hold date a man with kids, but it can't be like with more than one baby's mom. No.
Okay, so once they have two baby mamas, it's a no.
It's a no. It's a no.
I've been there. Men that bash women on social media, that's already a no.
No, that's giving me Kevin Samuels.
Men who have debit cards but have to take them to Walmart to load money on them.
I will still date them as long as they're.
How you gonna date?
I will still date as long as man. You know, as long as they're
to the cash shop man.
As long as they're efficient with their money, it's okay. But I am watching
no to the cash up man.
I'm watching with my
men that don't keep up their locks.
It's a no. Locks are beautiful. You gotta make sure you twist them and keep them looking sexy. So it's a no.
I don't like men with long hair, so it's
at all. So no braids or anything.
No, I don't like men with long hair.
Gotcha.
No, especially if it's longer than mine. It's a no.
It's a no.
Men that hairline gone, but they keep holding on to it.
It's a no. There's nothing sexier than a bald man. Just let it go.
They have all that black stuff coming down.
No. Like you're trying to hold on to you. Embrace aging.
Now, how did married men make it on the list?
He said married man.
A man with no car.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, it's too high for me to be picking you up and driving you.
You're a man, like in your 40s and your 50s, you have to be empowered to pick me up and take me on a date in your car.
The last one on the list is petty, and it kind of tells me who wrote the list, but men who are Cowboys fans.
It's a no for me. Sorry. I'm an Eagles fan. Eagles and Bills fan.
Okay, we started kind of late because I couldn't figure out how to get my slides to work. So I'm going to try to skip some of the ones that I don't care about. But this one was kind of weird to me. This lady ordered $400 worth of groceries, I guess on DoorDash, Instacart, whatever it's called. But she didn't tip the driver. So when the driver got to the house, she wouldn't give the lady her groceries. Like, are you fighting or not?
Like, are you crazy? Like, I see it from two sides of the same coin. Number one, a tip is not something that's mandatory. A tip is something that you can choose to give. So I can understand it on the lady's point of view. On the other side, though, you're ordering $400 worth of groceries. You can't tip the lady $5, $6, $7, $8. Like, it's a little bit tacky.
I mean, she just gave them $400 worth of groceries. Now,
right. And then when you account for the fees and all that other stuff, and you have to tip, I can see where it's like, okay, it's a lot. I really don't have money for a tip. But at the same time, if I'm ordering $400 worth of groceries off of an app, I would tip like $5. I would tip something.
DoorDash people, if you come around to my house, the most you're getting is $2 anyway. I don't care how much my food, my groceries, anything costs. You only getting $2. Because all you did was ride up to the Kroger and ride 5 minutes up to my house.
Right. And at the same time, Cheeks, they're getting paid for that run. The tip is additional based on if we're happy. So It's not something that's mandatory, and I hate
She
when
might have
people make
would've
us
gave
seem
you a
like
tip.
we're horrible. Like, oh, you know, you have to tip. No, you don't have to tip.
But
Tipping
you can
is
still tip
gratuity.
after. Like maybe if you would have helped, put the stuff on the porch,
right.
She might have went back in and said, "Okay, here $5." Some people tip after.
Exactly. But for her to take $400 worth of groceries back to the store, girl, I know you don't have a job left after this. Like, it's dumb on her part. It's dumb.
DoorDash and Instacarting isn't the job for you if you have to have a tip, because most people don't.
It's two sides of the same coin. $400 in groceries, I kind of would have been like, all right, y'all, I don't got no tip money. But at the same time, I kind of would have given maybe $2 or $3 something,
Now, let me tell you my
50 for me.
I always put $2 in the tip thing just because I don't want them to do nothing to my food where like, oh, well, she gave me a tip. Let me hurry up and give it there. All of that. But I don't know.
This is a hard one. Yeah.
We already talked about this. This one didn't come out good, but this was funny to me. It was some girl. I'm assuming it's a girl. This looks like a man to me, where they saran wrapped the car to a tree in the parking lot.
What the hell?
And left a sign on the car that said, "Who told you could leave?" That a man did that. A controlling man. Girl, run as fast as you can.
Hell? See, between these stories and Dateline, child, I'm never dating again because these people out here crazy.
I don't know how long were you in Kroger's, because this is Kroger's. How long were you in Kroger that this man had the opportunity to do all of this to your car?
Listen, please enlighten me and tell me something because I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Misha, $2 is all you getting from me on the DoorDash. That's it. That's it. They already charge you $20 just to bring it to your house. Okay, let's get into the fashion real quick. Now, you're invited to an all-black party. Which outfit are you wearing? And I have to show you the close-ups. Number 1, Portia or Kelly Rowland?
This is hard for me.
Portia.
This is hard because I don't like showing off my body like that. But if I had to choose between the two dresses and the one that I like the most, it'll definitely be Portia for me. I don't like that cutout. And I don't like these style of dresses because I don't like to show my body. But to me, this is a little bit more classic in my style than Kelly Rowland, which I'm shocked because I love me some Kelly Rowland. But I don't like that cutout. To me, it's like, I don't like
if I ever in this lifetime get a body to be able to wear this dress, I'm wearing it and I'm just not going to eat at the party because I don't know how you eat in this. But the sensible one is Portia's because it has the ruching. You could eat and still look fat.
Yeah, right. It's more practical. Portia's dress.
But Kelly did the thing with this black dress.
Ooh, and you know that body's fire.
Now, who wore this better, Keisha K or this is Toya?
I will say Keisha Kaur, and the only difference is her bag. Her bag is that lighter Tiffany blue, which makes it stand out a little bit more. Her accessories stand out a little bit more. Whereas with Toya, everything blends in. Like the purse color is like identical to the dress, so it doesn't pop. So to me, it's Keisha Kaur.
I like Keisha Kaur's hair better, but I like Toya's shoes better.
Oh, okay.
So we could disagree. I'm going to pick Toya.
Yeah.
Because I just love those shoes. I think her shoes are better. Now, girl, you believe this is Carly Red?
Listen, don't believe it. Didn't believe it when I saw it a couple of weeks ago on the Twitters. Yeah, no, I cannot believe that. You don't think that's her daughter? I think that's her daughter, and she's trying to like.
It has to be because it ain't that much surgery. Carly Red is supposed to be what, 60?
I'm thinking more 50s.
50s when
she's like her 50s. She's over 50, like 51, 52. But I don't think, no, that face, it's giving me your daughter, not you.
Yeah, because it ain't that much facelift in the world. It ain't that much plastic surgery.
No, not that much face tune, not that much face, plastic surgery, like not that much facelift, forehead lift. No, that looks, it's giving her daughter.
very much. Okay, you can only choose 3. These are the 1990s, 1980s teen.
Ooh, yes.
You can only pick 3. Which 3 you rocking with?
Yes, definitely Laura Winslow, Reagan Gomez Preston, and then this is hard. Lisa Turtle. What say you?
This is a hard one. I'm going by the shows I like the most. I'm gonna rock with Ashley, which is Tatiana Ali.
Yes.
I used to love that show with LL Cool J. I don't remember her name, but I used to love that show.
Was it Mia Campbell?
Mia Campbell.
Yeah.
And I love Topanga. I don't know.
Yes. Oh, yes. Boy Meets World. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has the thickest, most luxurious hair I've ever seen.
Oh my God. Waist length. And she never cut her hair.
Yep. I'm going to skip this one. That's too much reading. How about this one? Which one are you tired of hearing about the most?
Oh my God. Definitely Blueface and Christian. Or Blueface and Jaden. Blueface.
Yes. Whoever they are. I will sit and listen to Jada Pinkett read me her book on repeat for 20 years.
Yes.
If I didn't have to hear about Blueface and his foolishness ever again.
I do not want to hear about Blueface. Like Blueface is, it's a no. We don't care. We don't want to care. We're throwing up silently in our damn sleeps. We don't, Blueface, no.
I don't even understand why they're famous. But
oh my God. He's got like 1 or maybe 2 songs that really blew up.
I ain't never known him to have a single song in my life.
I gotta ask my kids.
We gotta drive to Nashville or somewhere for 6 hours, and we could only listen to one of these 5 artists. Who are you picking?
Sorry,
that's R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Usher, Tank, Trey Songz.
It's R. Kelly for me. I'm sorry. After the party, there's an after party, and after the lobby is the hotel. It's R. Kelly for me.
To me, R. Kelly is the only one with 6 hours worth of songs. But I could do 6 hours with Usher on repeat.
Yes. I just feel like R. Kelly put on his albums from, what was the first group he was with? Guy? Whatever first group.
Honey Love is all I remember. That was his first song.
Listen, until now, R. Kelly will keep me going, and it will be memories attached to it. Like the other artists I really do love, especially me. I love me some Usher, but I feel like R. Kelly has that musical history that'll take me through a 6-hour drive.
It's something about us Gen Xers.
Right.
We're gonna condemn R. Kelly. We don't condemn, put him, leave him in the jail. All of that.
I'm canceling. He's part of my
Game of Love. If it comes
on, he's part of college. There is R. Kelly songs come up and it takes you to a certain place, a certain time, a certain smell.
My Chicago friend knew Public Announcement. I knew it was public announcement. Yes.
Thank you.
All of that.
It's R. Kelly for me all day, child.
Yes, me too. Well, that's the show. Thank y'all for sticking around through the technical difficulties. I'm happy the slides came up because without the slides, it's hard to really
need the visuals.
Give you the visual of what I'm trying to say. Thank you for cutting up with us today. I had so much fun. I have been planning this outfit forever. I'm probably gonna wear this all week. I'm gonna have to do a live on Tuesday and wear this again because I love it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be me on Halloween, giving out candy. All day, every day.
Put it on the porch, and y'all can take it all if you want to. Come early before the high schoolers take it all. But I'm just putting it in the bowl on the porch and get what you want.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Now, you know, me and Beans aren't every Sunday, but when are we going to try to do every 2 weeks?
Let's go for bi-weekly. So okay. My travel schedule and
Yeah,
holiday.
and it's still a little bit of year end, and we're getting ready to come into the holiday seasons with
Right. So it's gonna be a little bit.
So it might just be once a month with our schedules, but we are committed to at least come in when we can.
Right. And be sure to check us out, guys. Really appreciate
Check us out. Please follow Beans. Tell them about your resume service.
I write resumes. If you need a resume, hit me up and I will hook you up because everyone needs a solid resume, especially in this economy.
And go ahead and follow your girl, Kiss My Cheeks TV, on YouTube and Twitter. Twitter is where we cut up the most. Follow Blissfully Single Beans on Twitter as well. We have a list over there.
Right. My handle is Beans for Easy. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Peace out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yay. So much fun.
Misha says she needs you.
Oh, yes.